Welcome back, everybody. My name is Andrew, and this is Kite Army. So check this out right here. It's amazing. I've got 7 of the most popular battery-powered leaf blowers that sell between $200 and $300. Now, if you're looking for a more affordable leaf blower, I've got a video as well for you. I just did that a few weeks ago. Those are priced between $100 and $200. There'll be a link to that right down below. Now, for you guys who crave power, don't worry, I've got you covered as well. I'm gonna do a video where I'm gonna include battery-powered leaf blowers priced over $300. It's gonna be awesome, so make sure you subscribe to their channel so you don't miss any of that content. Anyway, let's do what we do and get our balls blowing. So every YouTube video should include a beautiful spreadsheet, and here's mine. So on this spreadsheet, we've got 7 of the blowers we're testing today. All these blowers sell between $200 and $300. They're all sold at Lowe's or Home Depot as a kit, which means they include the battery, charger, and blower. So the first column I want to draw your attention to is the CFM column. This means cubic feet per minute. So you're looking for a high number here, and obviously Ego has the highest number. It's 650 CFM. Let's move to the right. The next column is miles per hour. So again, you're looking for a high miles per hour number. Happens to be that Ego actually has the highest number, again, at 180 miles per hour. So let's move along 2 columns over to the total watt hours. The reason why I want you to focus on that is because that's actually a number that includes the voltage and the amp hours. Basically what you do is you multiply them together and you come up with the battery density. Again, you're looking for a high number, and you can see the Ego once again has the highest number at 280 watt hours. That basically is like so much larger than every other blower on this spreadsheet. Let's move over to weight. You can see there Makita has the lowest weight. This is the column we're looking for the lowest number at 6.5 pounds. So the last column is cost. All these blowers, as I said, are priced between $200 and $300. It turns out that on this particular spreadsheet, Ryobi is priced the highest at $280. So let's see these blowers operate. While we do that, I'll just give you a few thoughts on each one of them. First up, we have the Ryobi. One of the things I noticed about the Ryobi is it's got a really weird pitch and they vibrate a lot. Next up, we have the Ego. So the Ego on paper looks like it's definitely going to win this group. It has the highest CFM, the largest battery. Watch this blower. Next up, we have the Worx. So the Worx is actually a dual battery blower. They're 20-volt batteries. Notice, though, it really doesn't seem to be clearing a large path here. This is the Kobalt blower. Pretty impressed with this blower. This is an 80-volt. It definitely feels pretty powerful. Next up, we have the Toro. Now, one of the problems I have with the Toro is the batteries are just, they haven't really figured it out yet. I've actually had some batteries fail. Here's the Makita. This is actually the lightest blower. I think it weighs around 6.5 pounds. Small, tiny, compact blower. Not bad. Here's the Dewalt. Now, one of the things about Dewalt is just the blower just feels janky the way it's put together. So hopefully it performs well. All right, guys, it is time to get bananas with the beach ball blower Bonanza. So I've got all the batteries fully charged, and I've got the blower set up for max power turbo. Let's do this thing. Here we go. Well, that was a great test, and the reason why I think there was a clear winner. So let me just go through the whole lineup, and we'll talk about each blower as we go along. First, the Dewalt. This is a 450 CFM, 120 mile per hour blower. It sells for $250. You saw it was absolutely mid-pack. It didn't lift the ball that high, nor did it run that long. Next up is the Ryobi. This is a 600 CFM, 155 mile per hour blower. It sells for $220. Again, just like the Dewalt. I can understand if you're into that Ryobi 40 volt, maybe you get this. Again, didn't perform that well, didn't lift the ball high, didn't run long. Not so impressive. Now this one I know a lot of people are excited about. This is the Makita. This is a 459 CFM, 116 mile per hour blower. This is actually the most expensive blower in the pack today. This sells for $300. It was, I think it lifted the ball the 4th highest, so nothing great there. Short run times, so Makita makes nice stuff, but you know, you're kind of stuck with that battery and that battery size, and this is the kind of performance you're gonna get out of that. Now, let's move on to the Ego. This one just, it shined in this category. This is the 650 CFM, 180 mile per hour blower. This sells for $250. It comes with the Ego 56 volt, 5 amp hour battery, and that's why you saw those long run times. This run time at the performance that was put out was like almost double everything else. Real impressive leaf blower right here. Move along, we've got the Toro. I know you guys, some of you guys out there are big Toro fans. In their battery category, they're kind of struggling in my opinion. This blower is a 605 CFM, 180 mile per hour blower. It did lift the ball high, but it ran like one of the shortest runs in the whole fleet here today, and it sells for $219. I think I said that. Unless you're like a Toro guy, you know, I'd skip on this. Their batteries seem to have a little bit of a problem in my opinion. Move on to the Kobalt. This is a 630 CFM, 140 mile per hour blower. This blower performed really well here today. Now it does sell for $250, which is the same as the Ego. The Ego ran for almost double the time of this blower, so I think the Ego wins. In lift, this is the 2nd highest, only beat by the Ego as well. So pretty decent blower here. The problem with the Kobalt is this battery platform is limited in how many tools they have. Now last up is the Worx. The Worx, not so impressive. This is a 430 CFM, 90 mile per hour blower that sells for $219. This would make a great hair dryer. As far as leaf blower, I'd pass, guys. All right, guys, it is time for the wrap up. So this is the 2nd video of this 3-part series. This video included battery-powered leaf blowers priced between $200 and $300. Now, I think you guys saw that. If you watch this video, you know what I'm gonna tell you. Ego just dominated this video. They had the most power and the most runtime. Now, the 2nd best performing blower was a Kobalt. You can check that out as well. In fact, you can check out all these blowers. I'll have links to them down below. So guys, don't forget what we always say, it's not what can Kite Army do for me, it's what can you do for Kite Army? Real simple, guys. Make sure you subscribe to the channel, make sure you check out all my other content, give this video a like, leave a comment down below what you think about what I did here today, and make sure you stick around because there's another awesome video that you're gonna wanna see. Where is it, guys? It's right there.